Hello and welcome to the 6th week, the 6th ongoing week of the Tuesday night quiz with me, Jason. Not a single person in the chat there wanted to guess at that question. How long was the Apollo mission? How long did it last for? I was going to go with the person that was closest to getting the closest to the exact day, minute, second. I was going to give a little merry prize. If anyone wants to go at it now before I reveal the answer, then pop it in the comments. Also, in the comments, say hi, say welcome. This is the pre-chat, pre-quiz chat that'll just get us all in the mood for it. And also, just have a comment, let us know that you're on and you're watching safe and sound. There was a little problem with my initially getting onto the stream. I pressed it on Facebook and my Facebook was just froze, so I couldn't tell if anything was happening. But it obviously is happening because we've got people on the game, people on the chat and whatever. So as you can probably see, I've added a link for a donation. It's for Midlands Air Ambulance Charity, and like I said last week, I wanted to do something so that we could either donate or just help and make this whole thing to be a good cause. And for the amount that we'd probably spend going to a little pub quiz, if people can just chuck in a couple of quid for a charity and do this instead, then that'd be great, which people already have. And as you see up in the top there, I set the goal to 250. This isn't just for this week, this is an ongoing thing anyway, so you can chuck a couple of quid in for it the week that you do the quiz, or you can just do a lump sum now and cover all the quizzes we've done or whatever. Completely up to you. And if you do donate, like these people down at the bottom here, you'll get your name up. So thanks Keslin, for your donation. You're on as top donations at the minute, so that's great for the £4 donation there, and that's 1.6% of that target. So if people can do that, I put the link in the description, just go on it, press it. It does the suggested as £4. You can put it to whatever you want. I'm not making people donate at all. The quiz is still free, you don't have to do it to take part. Just yeah, so there it is, all set up for us. So if you're not on the quiz already, jump onto myquiz.org and pop in 191661. That's this week's quiz code. We've got 19 people connected, 20 people connected so far. Say hi in the chat. Not seen anyone in the chat yet. £9 raised so far. That's ace. I'm glad people are getting on there and donating in. Anonymous, £5. Thank you very much. Anyone in the chat? Come on, say hi to me. I'm very lonely. So yeah. Oh, Margaret Lily. Thank you very much, Margaret Lily. Another little donation there. That'll pop up on the thing sometime soon. Anyone want to have a guess? Apollo 11. How long did it last? That's the question. How many days, minutes, seconds did it last? Apollo mission. Okay, to be specific here, okay, because that's a good guess for the whole, from liftoff to land. So how long were Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins off this earth? That's what I'm exactly after. So 6 years, 4 months, quite a long time. How long was it that from liftoff to when they landed? How long was that? That's the duration that I'm after. Anyone wants to guess that, pop it in the comments now, and I'll give you the answer in a bit, just before the quiz anyway. How long was the Apollo 11 mission from takeoff to land? Angelina Ballerina, stay safe everyone, good luck. Can everyone that's on here now as well, just go into the comments. Just go into the comments now that you're all here and I see you all. Hi Dandor, hi Alice. And just say happy birthday to my mum, Angelina Ballerina, who is her birthday on Friday. So everyone down there, happy birthday Angelina Ballerina, and happy birthday for Friday, mum. Right, Paul Turner, how's it going? Back for another one, I see. Hope to see a few more from work. I don't know who's off from work at the minute, because obviously I'm not in. I don't know whoever else is off. But hope you're all well and staying safe. Mandy's here again. Hi and hello all. We've got £24 in the pot so far. This is ace. So if you go on the link in the bottom, link in the description, and we can try and push that up even more. That's ace. So I can see the ticker going up. You get a little thing every time. Roger White is just like the stream. Hi Jason and Joe. Joe's downstairs because she's taking part in the quiz as well, as she does. Oh, so Kate's changed her mind now. Kate from Cath & Co. Have changed their mind now. 6 days, 9 hours and 30 minutes. Does anyone want to go anywhere closer? Does anyone? 30 days is Alice Barlow guess. I'll let you know who's closest in a bit. So yeah, the question is, how long was the Apollo 11 mission from takeoff to land? That's what I'm after. 27 users connected to the quiz so far. So ace, hello to you all. Let's go through what happened last week and everything. So last week there was another technical error. My fault. Hopefully this might be the first week we don't have any errors whatsoever. You never know. Oh, Judith, hello from the Durans. Excellent, you joined us again for another week. I know you joined us before and did very well one week, so hopefully you can come back and maybe win it this week. So yes, so what are we on? 24, excellent. Top donations at the bottom. Oh, come on, someone's got to beat Joe. Joe's got the top donation of £10. Don't leave her as my top donor. 29 connected so far. Yes. Sean C's back. 8 days, 6 hours, Mandy's guess is. How long were they all off this earth? An 8 days answer. Happy birthday to your mum for Friday. Thank you very much, Louise. Can you mention all the collies are having a hot tub? Yeah, all the collies are having a hot tub. Everyone. 31 people connected. And if you're just joining us now, I set up a charity for Midlands Air Ambulance. Donation link that's in the description, and for what you'd pay to go to a pub quiz, just jump in there and donate a couple of quid or whatever, and pop it on. That's what these donations going along the bottom, and that's what this target is up at the top. So it'd be ace if you could do that. Kath Hill has, Joe has, Margaret Lily has, Anonymous has, £5. Kaz, Ian, all thank you very much for all of you. So yes, let's have a look at last week. That's where I was at. Hello Hannah. Right, let's have a look at last week and what happened. So last week, yes, technical difficulty again. Hopefully there won't be in this one, but I can't. Hopefully there won't be with the quiz. If the stream goes off or anything like that, that's another technical error that I can't really do anything about. But last week, if we zoom in on the screen, we can just have a look. I'll pop up last week's winners with a massive 211 points. Everyone say congratulations to Cath & Co for last week for being the first team to win this for a second time. So that's the second time that Cath & Co have held the trophy at the top. Also a massive congratulations to Callum Pooler, who had before but didn't quite get there last week, with 187 points, and in third place was the Poolers with 176 points. Then we had the rest of the top 10 was Pat the Hat, Luke J. Case, Sean C was in there, John, well done to you for 7th. Leanne coming 8th. Mandy coming 9th. And the Coops coming 10th. So well done to you lot for getting there. Jo says her weekly, her £10 donation is a weekly Diet Coke and Scampi Fries budget for the usual 2 quizzes that we go a week. £28 on there. Thank you very much, everyone that's donating. It's wicked, and it's going to the air ambulance that do a mint job anyway to look after us all when we need it really quickly. So thanks everyone for that. We've got 40 people on. We had 60 last week. So hopefully people will start to show up at some point. However, let's have a look at that trophy from last week. There it is. You can see the week before Callum Pooler had it, but unfortunately he came 2nd last week and passed it back to Kath and Co. So there is your trophy, Kath and Co. You've seen it before. But this is a fresh one. This was freshly engraved. I didn't do the same one. This is a new trophy for you that you get to keep. There it is. And then you see the blank one, which will be engraved with tonight's winners. So who is going to win it tonight? We see the Normans are back in. Half of the Normans are here. Half of the Normans are here. They always put up a good fight. But are the categories that you would like to see this week? I'm just waiting to log in from Chris. So let's have a look at the categories. You see them over there. Another donation of £10 there. Thank you. Whitehurst family and Anonymous have done £10 as well. So that'll push the tracker up there is a little bit slower than the actual donations that come in. They'll probably tick on there at some point soon. But thanks for that, the Whitehurst family and Anonymous. Today's category is general knowledge. We always start with the general knowledge, end with the general knowledge. So we'll go general knowledge, then the periodic table, as everyone quickly Googles the periodic table. Then we'll go to sport. We'll have another sports one. People find it tricky. It seemed last week people really struggled with sport, and it didn't go that well for everyone. And I think it's probably a decent round to put in there. I always do a true or false just before the break, so we've got true or false there for everyone. It's nice and easier then. Is this true, is this false? Nice and easy category to go through. Then we've got movie posters, so that's the image round. I'll pop up an image on your screen. You just have to say what movie it's for. Then we'll do science. We haven't really done a science round properly before, I don't think. Then American politics. Probably a lot of groans going out there round about now when I mention American politics, but this should be okay. You should be fine with it. And then finishing off with a general knowledge round. That's what it is. Those are today's categories. Massive, £53 already. How long have we been live? That's excellent. Another anonymous £5. Another one coming in there from Anonymous as well. So thanks everyone for the donations. That's wicked. And this will stay up for next week as well. Donated, well done Jay, good idea. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? We've got 46 people on. If you're not on already, pop over to myquiz.org and put in 19, 16, 61, and those are the things. So shall I have a look who was closest on how long the Apollo 11 was? I haven't forgot because it's open in this browser right in front of me. The Apollo 11 mission, I think Kate Hill got the closest. Oh, American politics, literally Brett's thing. So you'll find it super easy then. You'll find it really easy if it's your thing, because I try to not make it too difficult with it. With most categories being very niche, should we say. The Apollo 11 mission consisted was done in exactly 8 days, 3 hours, 18 minutes and 35 seconds. So I think Kate Hill was definitely the closest there. Oh no, 8 days. Someone put 8 days. 8 days, 3 hours. There was an 8 days, 6 hours, was there? Was Mandy 8 days, 6 hours? Add Whitehurst back. I think Sarah will be happy. I think she struggled last week. 8 days, 3 hours. Yes, that is how long Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins were out of this world and visiting the moon. Neil Armstrong spent 21 hours 36 minutes on the surface of the moon after a 7-hour sleep. That's how long he spent on the surface of the moon. Buzz Aldrin was down there in the pod with him, as we all know, but sadly Michael Collins just waited in his little pod orbiting the moon until they decided they had enough of playing golf on the moon, and come back up to meet him. Loneliest man in the universe, Michael Collins, all on his own. So that's how long it was. £63 raised. Excellent. Thank you very much. Did I take it off last week? No, I didn't. Last week was the week I took my top off, and you completely missed it. So sorry about that. Nick did put 8 days. So yes, 8 days, 3 hours. I don't know if Mandy got closer with it. She put 8 days something. Can't remember what it was. 8 days, 6 hours, I think. So I think you probably both relatively close, depending if she put any minutes on there. If she put minutes on there, you're closest with 8 days. So well done to you. £73 raised for the air ambulance. It's wicked. So good. And it'll be there next week as well if you want to chuck another couple of quid in next week or whatever. If you've done a lump sum this week, it's absolutely fine. Anything is great. Buzz Aldrin's mother's maiden name was Moon. I thought that was a myth, but I had heard that, Neil, but I thought it wasn't true. So if you're telling me it is true, there we go. It was something that I knew that I thought was wrong, but was actually right. If his mother's maiden name was Moon, there we go. I thought it was one of those things that, oh, you just hear and then nothing else. Right, we've got 2 minutes left until the quiz starts. It should start automatically. If it doesn't, I'll click it. Don't worry about that. I'm probably about 10 to 15 seconds behind you, so anyone that's new, you might just want to press mute so that you don't hear me too much. We've got 63 users online, which is wicked. It's around what we had last week. myquiz.org, pop in the code 191661 and that should get you there. Start in 2 minutes automatically. If it doesn't start when the countdown hits 0, don't worry, I'm here to press go when I need to press go. So 64 people. Oh, we're going to get more people on, which is ace. So it's going to be more. It's going to be difficult to get that win this time. Difficult to get that win. Will anyone beat the 211? There's a new graphic up there. 211. That is the top score of these 5 weeks that we've done so far. So, are we all ready? Here we go. Shouldn't be long. 66 people on. Hello all. You're all getting on there just in time. Really good. Ace. I'll see your names popping up as you answer questions. And when you answer questions, I'll see who's on and how many people are answering. Might be more than that, we don't know. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 25 seconds to answer the questions. The first one's general knowledge. I see some name changes in there, I think. I think there's I think there's actually, because there is a Kath & Co and I thought they popped in first. Organ produces insulin in the human body. Which organ produces insulin? Liver, kidney or pancreas? 5 seconds left to answer. Correct answer, pancreas. Well done to 85% of you who got that right. It's Kath & Co stink. Okay, I thought I saw a Kath & Co get the answer in first. Kath & Co stink are at the top, and Kath & Co is also in the top 5. I know Kath & Co stinks is not you. Don't know who it is. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Question number 2, Wallace and Gromit. Where did Wallace and Gromit visit? Oh, as the thing goes out a bit. Where do Wallace and Gromit visit in a grand day out? Cotswold, mainland Europe, or the moon? Oh, you're not on, Tracy. Try and get on as quick as possible so you don't miss too many questions. You've only missed 2 so far. Well done, 74% of you got the moon. That is where they went to. Yeah, if you jump on, the code's on the thing, 191661, if you can get on in time and get there. We're only on the 3rd question. What's the collective noun for a group of flamingos? Is it a flamboyance of flamingos, a form of flamingos, or a flock of flamingos? Oh, I think we found that's yes. Okay. As I said, Mark, Jude, and Abby always do well, and they do find themselves in joint first at the minute with Kath and Co, Stink, and Catherine. Correct answer: flamboyance. 47% you got that. A lot went for flock. It's a flamboyance of flamingos. You'll never forget that one. That was question number 3. Moving on to question number 4 for general knowledge. Well done to the 2 at the top, OG Trash Panda and Catherine on 18 points. Looks like Luke J. Case is back as well to try and get that top spot. Question number 4 in general knowledge is: what is the capital of Cuba? As the capital of Cuba. We also see the McIvers, Return of the McIvers we'll call this. I think they've been off for 2 weeks because they've just moved house and they didn't have any internet. But now they've got unlimited 3G, I think. As I start talking about them, they disappear off the top 5. It is Havana, and the Normans have made themselves known in the top 5 again. Luke J. Case also making an appearance again. And well done Kath and Co for taking it again. Kath and Co looking to be the first team not only to get two titles, but to be the first one to retain the title. In which county is Alton Towers located? Which county is Alton Towers located? 73 answers received. There's quite a lot of us playing, so do a very good job to do well on this one. Then again, it looks like we have Kath and Co sharing the top. Okay, 1.4% of you, Kent, Staffordshire. Well done to 98.6% of you. OG Trash Panda being at the top with Kath and Co, 31 points. We've got Catherine there, McIvers are back in, and Trash Panda 1. What's Trash Panda? Who's Trash Panda? There's the OG Trash Panda and Trash Panda 1. Is there a Trash Panda 2 anywhere? Want to make an appearance? The periodic table, question 1. Which element symbol is Na? Sodium, tin, or oxygen? These are all what's the symbols. So if you know them, you'll get them. Was that Mr. Potato Head I saw there? I think there was a Mr. Potato Head. Correct answer, sodium. Well done to 91.8% of you, and 8% of you going tin. No one going oxygen. I think we all know that one. OG Trash Panda and Kath and Co is still sharing the top. Catherine's there, and the Normans and the McIvers are joint 30 for that. So joint 3rd. Which element symbol is C? As I try and move the ticket down below the down. That's what I need to do. So it hides behind the phone instead. Symbol is C. Which symbol is C? It is carbon. Well done, 87.7% of you. Now OG Trash Pandas made the lead themselves. 2-point gap there. H and J. Gonna H and J, which I'm guessing Hannah and Joanne. The Norman's still up there. Catherine's still up there. Kath and Co's still up there. Which element symbol is He? Helium, hydrogen, or silver? Gonna make Popper Reed proud of me in this round. He is an industrial chemist. He was an industrial chemist. The Reed's getting their answer in. I'm sure it's probably right. With him being an industrial chemist, probably knows all of the symbols. Helium, 87.8% of you got that. Well done. Kath and Co take the lead with a quick answer. Take them 1 point in front. So Kath and Co. Then we've got OG Trash Panda. Then we've got H&J. Then Catherine. And then the Normans are still sticking up there in the top 5. Which element symbol is Fe? Phosphorus, gold, or iron? Fe. Oh, now my desk goes. Oh, right, okay. Let's see probably why I put it in front of the phone. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, a lot went iron. Oh, I haven't put the wrong one, have I? I'm probably gonna see that in the comments. It's phosphorus, right? It's phosphorus. It's phosphorus, right? Please tell me it's phosphorus. Which element symbol is Mg? Which symbol is Mg? Fe. It's iron, isn't it? Sorry, 80% of people. Did I put phosphorus? I think I did. There's the technical error for the night, and that's not too much of a bad one, right? It's I know it's iron. It's iron. It's iron. It's iron. Sorry, 88% of the people that put iron on the other one. Yeah, I said sorry. I've said sorry. It's not my fault. Phosphorus is P, isn't it? Yeah. Thing is, sometimes I put a different question in, and then I don't change the right answer over to the one that it should be. So sometimes you miss them. Sorry for any. Fe is iron. Yes. I think we've all established that Fe is iron. So I'm gonna ignore it and move on. So sport. This is the one we all love. People are just not gonna come back to my quiz, are they? I think that's the problem. Iron like lion in Zion. Dead sorry, anyone. Hey, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Let's just move on. Once it's hard set in, there's nothing I can do about it. It was announced that which golfer is going into the Sports Hall of Fame in 2021. Which golfer going into the Sports Hall of Fame in 2021? Rest assured that every single one of these are correct from now on. We've got Kath and Co at the top, OG Trash Panda at the top, Kath and Co in second, Luke J. Case always there giving up a bite, H&J and Jerry are the top 5. Tiger Woods, 45% of you got that one. This is the round, yeah. Same with me, Dave, don't worry. This is the sports round would be where I'm just pressing. I'll just go down the middle. So, which city is hosting the 2024 Olympics? This is one I'd know, because I love the Olympics. But, sport in general isn't my strong point. But I do love the Olympics, so yeah. 2024, who's hosting it? And the correct answer is how many put Tokyo? 33% put Tokyo. Tokyo was supposed to be this year, but is now next year. Paris is 2024, and Los Angeles is 2028. That's the order. They're all in order there. The bang in order for you there. So Tokyo was supposed to be this year. It's been postponed until next year. How old's the manager of? I'd be guessing. I'm with Dave Smith on this one. A, B, or C? 5 seconds left to answer. We have OG Trash Panda still retaining the top. Oh, we got Coops back, and Jerry's doing very well now, drawing with Kath and Co. 32 is the answer. 54.7% if you got that right. A lot of 61s in the top there. We've got a joint second place between 4 of you. There's probably might be another one below anyway as well. Which French rugby player was sent off during the Six Nations match against Scotland for punching Jamie Ritchie? If that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Anyone got any idea? That's the last sports question. Dave's happy we can move on. 29.3% of you got that, so well done to you lot. As we move on to the next round. The next round being, is it true or false next? I think we're on true or false next, just before the break. So, are these things true or are they not? The Normans making their way back into the top 5, and we got the Whitehurst OGs back. Add Whitehurst rocking up into the top 4 there. 6 American states border with Mexico. True or false? How many American states are on the bottom bordering Mexico? Is it 6? If it is, it's true. If it isn't, it's false. True or false? 68 is the top score at the minute. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Not too far behind. The correct answer is false. 72% of you got that. Anyone wants to tell us exactly how many there are, feel free to pop it in the comments. Right, let's have a look at the next one. The next one is Red Bull. There were some quick answers there. I must be seeing the questions after you guys. Or people are doing what Dave said and just pressing it and hoping for the best. Red Bull was created by an Australian company in 1987. True or false? $75 answers in, so we're doing really well for people. And if some of them are teams, there's quite a lot of people involved in this. It's true. 72% of you got that. Four. What do we mean, Dave, by 4? No, I'm being sensible for this, right? Question number 3, true or false? Twitter was founded by Jeff Bezos. Is that true or false? Twitter was invented by Jeff Bezos. True or false? You've all heard his name. 25% of the people are going, I've heard the name, so it's probably true. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon, not Twitter. Oh, 4 Mexican borders. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know. Got to be close. So it's false. It wasn't Twitter. He founded Amazon. Nicolas Cage and Michael Jackson both married the same woman. True or false? We all know Michael Jackson. Hopefully we all know Nicolas Cage. Famous for memes. Did they marry the same woman? Wiki says Moon. Okay, Neil. I believe you then. I thought it was just one of the things that wasn't actually true about Buzz Aldrin's mother's maiden name being Moon. But if Wiki says so, then there you go. Now you learn something new every day. It is true. It is true. Nicolas Cage and Michael Jackson married the same woman. Japan and Russia have still not signed a peace treaty, so technically they're still live. Reconnected successfully. There might have been a glitch in the stream there. let me know if there was a glitch in the stream or anything like that. It's true, yeah, technically they are still at war. It's time for the break. We've got a 3-minute break now, where I can quickly remind you all, go to the link in the description and please, please, please donate a little bit of money towards the Midlands Air Ambulance. We've got £73 there already just from the first part of this quiz and doing it. If you do that, you get your name little going across the bottom saying how much you've donated, and that's absolutely excellent. Let's take a quick break and I'll see you all in a sec. Grabbed a quick drink. Now we're good to go. 20 seconds till the next question. Being terrible at sport. Sorry, collies, but sports round always goes in there. I don't think many of us do that well at sport. 3 seconds, next question. Here we go. Let's have a look at what we've got. Like I say, these are the pictures. Got to name the movie that the poster's from. Silence of the Lambs, Butterfly Effect, or Basic Instinct. Got 61 answers in. 63. Norman's getting their answer in. Well done for the 95 points for OG Trash Panda. The other Trash Pandas seem to have disappeared. It is Silence of the Lambs. Well done for 84% of you guys that got that. Looks like Jerry is second. Then we've got Kath and Co still fighting out at the top. We've got the Whitehurst OGs and Leanne. Kath and Co, Whitehurst OGs and Leanne all on 90 points. Name the movie. What do we think this is from? Is it Finding Nemo, Deep Blue Sea, or Jaws? Mars is back again. Kath and Co stink. Obviously not doing as well anymore. What have we got? Dan Morton's back. Hello, Dan Morton. Jaws, 56%. And getting Jaws right. 107's the top score. Hopefully you guys aren't too far behind. Looks like Mr. Potato Head's appeared in the top. I don't know films. Well, I am sorry, Joe. But we've got a lot of time on our hands for you to watch a couple. Name the movie. What's this from? Mars. Looks like I got the quickest answer in there. So well done to them. If it's right. If it isn't right, not so well done. Just guessing at that point, aren't you? So like I say, these are just the movie posters rounds, wherever it's from. It's Scarface, is it Godfather Part 3, or is it Heat? Anyone that knows that will know that's Scarface. I'm more confident. I know more people have put Godfather Part 3, but I am fairly certain that that is Scarface. And I'm not going to start Googling it now going, oh, I've got it wrong. That's Scarface. 107 points is the top. Whitehurst OGs and Mr. Potato Head have found themselves joint second at this point. Name the movie for the poster. Catholico Stink getting the quickest answer in that time. We've also got Jerry and Leanne also in the top 5 there. Are we going to get anywhere near the 211 from last time? Scarface. Tom Roper says Scarface. Yes, the film. Well done. 95.9% of you put Forrest Gump, and the correct answer is obviously Forrest Gump. 112 is the top score so far. Love to see where you all come. Let us know as well how many points you're on, if you dare. Final poster. What's that one from? Is it, what is it? Back to the Future? Is it 2001: A Space Odyssey, or is it A Clockwork Orange? 15 seconds left to get your answers in. Hall Rosie's back as well, who also did very well last week. Scarface. I'll look it up after. I'm sure it's Scarface, that one. Clockwork Orange. Well done. 73.3% of you. Might be. Science, anyway. I didn't get any of these ones wrong. Approximately how many planet Earths could fit inside the Sun? Approximately how many planet Earths could fit inside the Sun? So 130, 1,300, or correct to 64% of you, putting 1,300,000. Lots. Yeah, and the most that is even on there. Which of these planets has no moons? Is it Uranus, Mars, or Mercury? Which one has no moons? I would say no natural. Say no natural moons for anyone that's a bit of a science buff and would obviously class a man-made object as a moon. Mercury is the answer, yes. Far too small, far too close to the Sun. The Sun would pull the gravity of... the Sun would just overwhelm Mercury's gravity if anything was orbiting it like that. Really, anything that was relatively big. Which planet in the solar system has the strongest gravitational pull? Is it Neptune, Earth, or Jupiter? Neptune, Earth, or Jupiter? I'll get an answer in. Catherine's getting an answer in. Catherine Coasting, it is Jupiter. 53% put it. 53.3% got that right. Jupiter, it's just so massive, and saves us quite a lot. With its huge gravitational pull, it has stopped several things from actually colliding with Earth, so it's doing a good job out there for us. What does the acronym NASA stand for? This is the science round, and the science and space is a massive part of science. Therefore, I'm just sort of niching in towards the space and astronomy side of science. Still science. National Aeronautics and Space Administration is the correct answer. Well done to 61% of you. I can't help but say Kath and Co stink if they pop up on the screen. What can you do? OG Trash Panda's there anyway, and there is no Kath and Co stink at the top anyway, so you're alright. In 1957, among others, Streets of Moscow was launched into space by the Soviet aircraft Sputnik 2. What was her name? What was the dog's name that went into space first? Lucy, Laika, or Lola? Well done, 63.5% of you got that. The correct answer is Laika. 22 seconds to the next question. Moving on from science now, and we'll move on to something different. Yeah, poor dog. Just a stray dog from the streets of Moscow. Get in there. Send you up. See what happens. 25 seconds to answer the question. This is American politics. Bernie Sanders represents which party? Republicans, Democrats, or Green Party? This is where Brett, I think, said this was his thing. American politics is definitely his thing. So I'm expecting a 5 out of 5 off you this time, Brett, for this round. Granted, I haven't got any of them wrong. It's Democrats, 61.3% of you got it. .5 seconds to the next question. Question number 2 for American politics. We've got 147 points at the top. Hopefully you guys aren't too far behind. So in the years of 2009-2013, Hillary Clinton served in which position in Barack Obama's administration? Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Defense, or Secretary of State? Easy for Brett. That's what I did say. You'll find them super easy. What's the answer? Let's have a look. She was the Secretary of State. Well, there's 73.3% of you who put Secretary of State, which I'm sure Brett was probably one of them. Right, question number 3, American politics. Another easy one for Brett, probably coming up here. Or is it? Because it's a little bit more about TV. So which TV show did Donald Trump host before running for president? Did he run America's Got Talent, The Apprentice, or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 10 seconds left to answer. OG Trash Panda's up at the top. Mr. Potato Head's in second. The Whitehurst OGs in third. Leanne's in fourth. And Kath and Co have appeared in fifth. It's The Apprentice, 94.7% of you got that right. Well done to you. And it looks like OG Trash Panda's still in front. Is anyone going to push OG Trash Panda off the top spot? Hopefully you can do. Nothing against OG Trash Panda, just like a bit of competition at the top. Question number 4, American politics. 1971, which president labelled drugs public enemy numero uno, sparking a long and unsuccessful war on drugs? Is this another easy one, Brett? Is this another too easy for you? 71 answers, 72 answers, 73 answers. It is Richard Nixon. 78.1% of you got that right, and it looks like we've still got quite a lot of people answering questions, even though I've got 2 of them wrong. We'll forget about that, and we'll just enjoy ourselves and move on. I won't move on. I'll never live it down. Kath and Co pushed into fourth now. Well done to you. Mr. Potato Head is still fighting for that top spot. So in 2018, who became the youngest ever woman to serve in Congress? Question 5 in American politics. Yeah, right. So far, including this one coming. Well done, 69.3% of you. So we're moving on to the next round. So the next round after that is the general knowledge. We've got 5 questions to finish off the quiz. It is still all to play for at the top by several teams up at the top as well, as there isn't that many points between the top 5. The Normans have also appeared in the running. Let's have a look at the general knowledge round and see what that does for us. 25 seconds to answer. What flightless bird went extinct in 1660s? The dodo, the lola, or the bobo? So think this one through. McIvy's getting their answer in. Rob Stanner's getting his in. The Normans answering. Kate K. Mr. Potato Head's there. Jane is also there. It's Dodo. Well done, 94.7% of you getting that one right. Looks like an extended lead there for OG Trash Panda. 4 questions remaining. Can they stay at the top? Mr. Potato Head just needs to try and push them off. But you've also got Whitehurst OGs that are very close. Kath and Co's close. There's really like only 10-ish points in, and you're getting 5 points a question. Isaac Newton is said to have been inspired by what to describe the theory of gravity? So what was the thing that inspired him to sort of teach, to describe that theory that he had? I put Bobo. It's an apple. Well done. The apple fell on his head, as most of us have heard it. 98.7% of you got that right. So well done to you lot. We've got 3 questions left. 6 points separating the top 2. Very close there. Who authored the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit? So I'm looking for who wrote The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Was it C.S. Lewis? Was it George R.R. Martin? Or was it J.R.R. Tolkien? The correct answer is C. Well done, 96. We're doing very well in this general knowledge round. 96% of you got that one right. So it's looking like OG Trash Panda is at the top here. And it looks like no one's going to be able to catch him. Can they do it on the last 2 questions? In which city would you find Red Square? Is it Lisbon, Moscow, or Madrid? Red Square, which city is that? Come on, is anything going to happen in these top? There's 5, 6, 7 points between the top 2. So a quick answer and a wrong answer would change everything up at the top. Looks like we've got, well done, 94% of you. It looks like the gap is just too big now. OG Trash Panda needs to get this right, really, but yeah. There's 8 points there, so you can take the tie, and if you get the quickest answer in this, you come out at top. But it's looking like a victory for OG Trash Panda. I'll try not to speak too soon, but here we go. What is the name of Penn Bagley's character in You? Question number 5 to finish the quiz. Grumpy and Gorge are here as well. I haven't seen them pop up. Trash Panda 1 is there somewhere. Well done, it's Joe Goldberg. 68% of you got that. The victory, this Kath and Co so close to get it again, but by coming second. But OG Trash Panda are the winners for this week. So let's just have a quick look at the standings at the top. That is a massive congratulations to OG Trash Panda. Let us know who you are in the comments. Just pop down below and just say like, oh, this is me. Yeah, well, I did it. Wicked. Kath and Coco in a second, very, very good attempt of trying to get back there and retain the title. And the return of the Whitehurst OGs, back in at third place with 185 points. Really good score. Mr. Potato Head, Luke J. Case, did you come fifth last week as well? I think was it the same place? Or did you do a bit better? I don't know. The Normans, well done Leanne, well done Mark, Jude and Abby. And thanks for coming back and joining in again. Well done Coops for getting there again. And then Bernard, who got 170 points to get that 10th place. So well done to you lot. Massive thank you for everyone coming on here, taking part. Let us know now in the comments what your score is and compare it to the top lot. You know, it doesn't matter what your score is. You've come on here, you've had a bit of fun, answered some questions. We've raised a bit of money for charity. Raised a bit of money for charity. 196 is a massive score, and well done to you. But also, we're all just having a bit of fun, aren't we? £73 is on there for charity this week so far. Anyway, that page is going to stay up for anyone to go on, and it'll be there next week for us to carry on the same thing. Anyone wants to donate, just go to the link that's in the description of this video. Put in however much you want is absolutely fine. We'll try and get that up as high as we can, and then we might add in a different charity some other week and do what we can there. Thanks to everyone that's saying thanks for the quiz. I am truly sorry about the 2 questions that I had actually put the wrong answer to. But hey, look, you know, things happen like this, and it's happened on a couple of weeks, but it's not the easiest thing just to put in any pub or whatever. I just correct it straight away, but with it being like this, I can't really correct it. So hopefully the rest of the quiz was good enough for you all to be able to come back next week and give it your best shot again. Let us know what you got. Let us know your score in the comments. Thanks everyone for taking part. I'll leave the stream up now just so you can comment and get anything in there and say how well you did, say what you thought about the rounds, the questions, and well done to the top 10. And thank you all for the £73 that we've raised for the Midlands Air Ambulance. And I will see you all next week. Hopefully you all appear. Stay safe. See you next week.